not clear the last option. Why it is
So,
wrong? Means,
so
can you
what?
just
What's your doubt there?
actually, my doubt is the total profit obtained by Surya by selling X bicycle is minus X square plus 8,400 X minus 3,032, yeah, 3,25,000, right?
Okay.
I got this equation, but still it is wrong. Means why it is wrong? I just want to understand in the solution. In the
Oh,
solution,
in
it
solution
will,
is still the same as whatever you got. Okay,
but it is wrong, sir.
it is wrong.
Yes, it is wrong.
But here is the, if you see the solution, what's your issue? What in the solution what you are getting? There is any issue while solving? If you
No,
see
sir.
the
Actually,
process.
the equation that I got means the basic equation was right, but this when I multiplied it, means why it is means why it's not this one. When we multiply, we get that this one.
No, so if you saw in solution and all, there is an error in multiplying. Please know. Please let us know in the discourse, or here you can tell also in the multiplying in the.
Sir, actually, just a second. Actually, I have marked that equation. So I am just sharing my equation, which I created. And what the solution video also says the same equation. So I just means just see the chat, sir. Same is
One sec.
same is given in the solution video also. But I don't know means the last part. This last part is not there, but it is
No, no.
something
So
like
my
only
question is,
50,000.
please match with the whatever you are multiplying. First, see the process. Like somewhere you are missing some minus plus, because when you find the equation of that line, that is demand and selling price of the cycle. So see the, and that equation is, if you assuming as in solution, selling price is R and demand is N. So if you find the equation of that line, that is very easy
Are
to
you
do.
presenting something, sir?
No, I'm not, till now I didn't present.
Okay,
So
sir. Actually, nothing
let
is
me,
visible here.
Sir,
let
but
me share
why
my
they are
screen.
means why they are subtracting minus 250x minus 150 minus 5,000? That I didn't understood. Means we should add, no?
No, no, not subtracting. This is just the what is the price of a cycle when you multiplying what for a single cycle? What is the
Okay.
price?
Hmm.
250. The cost, total cost 250
Yes.
plus 50, which is added as a 400 into x. And here is what is the this table says. This is also manufacturing setup cost, which
Hmm.
is also will added in there. And then what is the profit? Profit is the total selling for X minus total cost of.
First, we have to find the total selling price, right? So
Ah,
I just created this equation, the above one, minus r square plus 8400 minus 32500. So what this equation is telling?
just 1 minute. Let me see chat.
Sir, basically the first line, the P is equal to minus R square plus 8400 R minus 32,000, 32 lakh 50,000. So what is the difference between that equation and this option D
Same,
equation?
same, same, same question.
Because that is the equation we are using to get the maximum profit. So that should be the ultimate equation, right? Only one equation. Why then two equations?
The total selling price. The first for the C, for B option you are saying.
Yes, sir.
So for B, selling price minus. Okay, just 1 minute. Then equation of soon we send the profit will be okay. Let's check for every option. Okay, so See, here is 4,000 minus. Okay. Okay, here is 250. Okay, just 1 minute. Let's solve this first. Assuming from here it's validating, assuming R and V the selling price of each cycle and demand respectively, then what will be the equation of this line is R plus N, right? As you find the slope of and put the values in that, and you will find the equation of the line, which is R plus N, and which is R plus N is equal to.
Sir, R into N it's given.
No. Equation of the line I am saying.
Oh, equation of the line. Yes.
Now profit will be selling price minus cost price. Okay.
But we have to first find the selling price.
Okay.
I have taken selling price as means demand into profit.
So which is demand into no selling price. The profit will
demand into selling price. Sorry.
Selling price minus cost of one cycle minus what is the manufacturing cost. If you put here, which is this equation now. As
the
we
equation
have
they get is same. The equation
okay.
they get is this one.
Okay, so whatever the equation you got, that is a profit. Now option C says the total selling price obtained by Surya by selling X cycle is this. So here is when we okay, this option is not true.
Not true, sir.
Surya,
sir, D option means
now
I am having.
Let's find the D option. When we assume X is the number of bicycle, no, X be the number of bicycle, then the profit will be total selling price minus total cost. So here, as what will be the selling price of
demand times the value that we got earlier, the same way we have to calculate, no?
No. So total selling price of X cycle, what will be X cycle? Here is also, this is the same, right? Of X cycle into what is the here
selling price of the
price.
Selling price here 8,000.
8,000 minus X, and the total cost is, which is a 400 X for 400 X minus 5,000. Okay. So
sir,
this
but
is
why minus 5,000? Because it is one time investment. We should have added, no? Because it's the total we are calculating. If it is minus 5,000, then that means that we are subtracting it.
Not 5 or 50,000, right?
Yeah, 50,000. Actually, in the one of the solve with instructor session, sir told to add it.
No, it will be subtracted, right? For each cycle. Okay, just 1 minute. It will be, here will be added.
Yes, here will be added.
250.
Sir, can you write it and show? Oh, thank you.
Which is for each cycle, which is 400.
400
plus 5,000.
5,000.
50,000, sir.
50,000.
Sorry, 50,000, and the cost is, yeah, it will be like this for each cycle. Okay. Whatever is here, 8,000 minus X. Okay, which is here minus X is.
Sir, but that 50,000 is not for each cycle, right? It is the total for all the cycles.
Oh, sorry. Okay, okay. Just it will be like this. Sorry, just 1 minute. It will be like this. X 8,000 minus x minus 2 400 x
Plus,
and it will be for okay. This is the cost price
it is
will be.
one-time investment, right? It is one-time
It will
setup
be. It
cost.
is a one-time investment. So
Mm-hmm.
the cost price is this plus
Mm-hmm.
total cost price 50,000.
Yes, yes.
So now this.
We have to subtract.
Okay, it's fine. It okay. This is the correct, right? This is no. It's
Yeah.
so which is 8,000 x minus x square
Mm-hmm.
minus this is 400 x minus this, right?
Sir, I did not get why we, in the place of demand, we did 8,000 minus x, because previously we have to find that equation.
You
Did we
use the
find?
same thing for calculating the selling price. Just see means above for equation
The
B.
2-point line equation you made, no?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
so then as per that equation, we get the first equation minus r square plus 8,400 r, actually.
Sir, here D is right, na then?
So these,
Just 1 minute. So let's calculate whole.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how much this?
8,000 x minus x square.
Okay, is it my
8,000.
calculation is correct? Or I am somewhere missing? Let me see here. What's happening?
So,
Okay. So it will be only plus here. So
okay.
this option, what's only option P is correct.
Hmm.
So what's the issue now?
Sir, what is the difference between the both the equation?
So that is the question that is bothering me also.
Yes.
Okay.
Means why two equations? There should be something different.
Okay.
the
Okay.
profit calculation is the problem here.
No, no. This is okay.
Just
1
now
minute.
what you did, you
What's
calculated
Yeah,
cost for each cycle, 250x plus 140x.
this
because
is
P is
this
equal to,
is
yeah,
Where
that
is
is
the
the
demand?
equation we are good. Minus r
At
square.
last, just now you did 250 plus 150x. That is for each cycle. You calculated the manufacturing cost for each
Yes.
cycle. But where is the demand came? Where is the demand? Number of bicycles, what we are manufacturing.
Yeah.
That is missing here.
Yes, sir.
250x plus 400x should be multiplied with demand, right? How much bicycles we should
no, no. So
manufacture?
that's the multiplied here, right?
No,
This
not
part
that.
is the demand.
For
8,000
selling
x minus x.
price, the cost price of each
The cost
cycle, which is
price
for
we
x cycle.
calculated. Yes, we calculated cost price for one cycle, but
Yes.
selling price we calculated for demand n number
Yes,
of
using
bicycles.
demand.
Then if you manufacture, if you are selling n bicycles, then you have to manufacture n cost, right? N bicycles cost. If I manufacture 10 pens, I should deduct the manufacturing cost for 10 pens, not for 1 pen.
Okay.
Am I
Okay.
right?
So okay. Okay. I
Yes,
will
sir.
ask. Okay. Okay. Let's end this one. Okay. I will ask to the team, and then let you know what's the thing is. Okay.
Sir,
So
can I answer
means
that?
is this
Purpose
option
is
right
What
or
you
not?
wrote in the solution, that is correct, because here we are manufacturing in the solution what you wrote.
Sir,
At the
there is
top,
no
that
there
is
is no
correct.
problem with cost. Only the demand is different in option B and option C or and D. The
Yes.
cost is absolutely correct, because it is for variable cost for each pen plus the total 50,000 for all. So that is right, sir. Demand is the issue.
How can demand?
Demand means if you manufacture, if you are 10 pens you are selling, then you have to calculate manufacturing cost for 10 pens only. You should not calculate manufacturing cost for 1 pen and you should selling price for 10
Let
pens,
me
right?
explain. Sir, Sudhakar here, let me
yeah,
explain.
sure, you can explain.
X is the number of bicycles, that is
Yes.
the demand. Okay.
Hmm.
For each bicycle, cost is 400 rupees. So 400 rupees plus overall cost will be 50,000. So total cost price will be 400 into number of bicycles, that is 400 into X,
Yeah.
plus overall cost 50,000. So cost price will be 400 into X plus 50,000.
So here is this equation is also correct, right? This equation is no issue. Here is for n, the demand is n. Here is for demand is n. Demand, what is the demand? Demand is the number of cycle, right? Here is as number of cycle is x. For the this one, for this one, for n, here it is calculated profit per n. This one, this equation is calculated for n. Okay, as here r into n minus
in the first
250.
equation,
Means first profit is calculated on the basis of demand.
Okay, so here is also calculated for basis on the basis of demand, right? Number of cycle into 8,000 minus a number of cycle demand, which is number of cycle, you can say, right? Demand is 8,000 minus it is the difference of that.
Sir, I didn't
But
get
it's we can get it using
2.4.
2.4.
How is it possible? Can you explain that?
Sir, this 8,000 minus x is just slope of the line, na?
8,000 not slope. This is what is r minus x, right? Here the equation is r plus n, and we are calculating demand. Here is also multiplied demand, which is 8,000 minus r. As here the x is the n is the number of cycle or demand in other way you can say, and here is the number of x. So r into 8, what will be the then r selling price as according to the demand x number
times
and 8,000. Just there is just change of number like variable 8,000 minus x. Now here is the problem. Just here will be the plus, which is the plus sign only. So if here will be plus only.
No, sir. But if there is a minus outside, then it will be multiplied and contribute as plus, na?
See, sir, my let me explain, sir.
No. Here is what we obtain. Here is minus. Okay, here we obtain minus. Inside will be plus. Okay.
That solution is absolutely correct, sir.
Yeah, solution is absolutely correct.
But
if he sells 0 bicycles, the loss should be 50,000. So minus 50,000. If you means if you give 0 in x, then the equation will give minus 50,000.
But there is a question in the practice assignment. There they haven't derived two equations. There is just one equation there. Then how is that different from this?
Madam, first equation is based on r if r is the profit. Last equation is based on if x is the number of bicycles sold.
Yeah, correct.
Both are different equations. Both are different equations. Both are correct.
Clear. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, sir. Got
it, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Now it's clear. Thank you.
Let's what's the purpose for this? Let's discuss week 4. This is
sir, for graded assignment questions, means is there any tip how to solve this? Because I am not getting how to solve it.
Sir, I have a problem.
If you see that there are 4 practice assignment, which is
sir, but the solution means graded assignment submission date is just 2 days after.
Just 2 days after.
Sir, I mean, 23rd. I mean, I have a concern on that one. I mean, it said all the assignments are pre-pointed. I don't know, it's pre-pointed or some mistake. All assignments are on 23rd.
7 days there is a gap. For each assignment, there is a 7 days gap. So why means on 25th?
Yes, so there is only 4 days gap for the last one.
Yes. How to solve so fast using all
so we have to complete watch the lecture and solve the assignment on the day itself.
Okay. No, so that is the concern of operation team. If you have any like such
I
kind
have
of doubt, just write to the support mail.
Sir, there are 4 subjects.
Operation team will decide what will be the dates for.
But sir, 25th is the hall ticket release date, I guess. So 23rd means it is in the calendar also, but very little time. I will try to complete it, but
Okay.
Sir,
So,
excuse me,
okay.
sir. Hello,
Okay.
sir.
Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Hello. Yes, sir.
Uh,
Sir, I have a little problem in that graded assignment that we were just discussing. Question number 4, sir.
Sir,
Can
yes,
you just
similar,
have a
sir.
look at that?
So the answer is minus
Just have
50
a
and
look
50
at
is both are right.
there should be a value means
Sir,
calculation.
there should be a
Sir.
value of minus 34 also that is valid, sir.
According, if the
Sir,
sum of the roots of product is then find the value of this.
So minus 50 and plus 50.
Equation in my assignment.
Sir, the equation that
I
we
got
get
it
is
as 24.
no, sir. So the equation that we are getting is 4x square plus 7x minus 2 is equal to 0. We can also get the equation minus 4x minus 7x plus 2 is equal to 0. That is also correct, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's
So
true.
by that equation, the answer,
Answer will be different.
yes, sir.
Sir, it's
Because
negative only.
A, B, and C are integers, not natural numbers. So we can get them in minus also, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Same here.
Yes, sir, that is right.
Same doubt.
That is why it is not taken into consideration while calculating the score.
Okay.
Okay,
No,
it is
sir,
not taken.
given in
I didn't know that.
presentation.
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, the score also, sir, given to us, and sir, it's taken consideration in that score, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
This
move on
one,
to the
yeah,
obvious
this can
score.
be multiplied with another number that roots will be still the same. No, just 1 minute.
डिनोमिनेटर को मैच करेंगे तो हो जाएगा वो.
Okay, the roots of the product, roots and the product of the sum of the roots and product of the roots is this one. Okay, you are saying to be multiply with minus 1, so it will be changed,
Yes,
the number.
So the numbers will be changed. The value of A, B, and C will be changed.
Sorry,
but the roots
number
will still be the
values
same.
of A, B, and C will be changed.
But the roots will still be the same. Alpha
The
and beta
roots.
will still be changed, and alpha plus beta and alpha into beta will also be the same.
Okay.
But the value of the equation that they want from us, that was
let me check
6a
once.
plus 2b plus 2c, that will change.
Let me check once. The equation is
Yes.
4x square
Plus 7x
plus 7x
plus
minus
7 minus 2 is equal to 0.
So this is the equation. If you multiply, still the roots will be the same. This is minus 4 square minus 7x plus 2. Because this is just of.
But it is not a standard form, no?
Like
But it is not. It is not given to us that the equation is a standard
form. Minus 8 is a standard form. What parabola is open down and maximum. It is also correct.
But it is not given.
If suppose these are the ABC in a quadratic function. If the sum and respectively, then find the value of. Okay. So the value of 2a plus 3b plus 4c.
No, sir. In question we are asked 6a plus 2b plus 2c.
Everyone has given a different equation to calculate the value.
Okay, everyone was given a different equation to calculate.
Just
in my assignment, it was 6a plus 2b plus 2c.
6b plus 4c.
Okay.
The ratio
in
will
my
so check for your, because some numbers will be changed. So check for yours.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
But this mark is not counted, sir. They remove the question.
This question have removed.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, actually it will be the issue, because if you multiply with minus, it will change the numbers.
Yes, sir. Why not multiply with minus?
Yes, sir, exactly.
suppose even I think solution is not perfectly correct. So
So for solution also it is there will be it should be asked in the ratio form, then there will be no effect on the answer.
Yes,
but
sir.
Here it is asked in the like ABC kind of
yes,
addition
like
of,
number
so because of that is happening.
Yes, sir.
And even so, by calculating all things, the value of the given expression is not matching for my answer.
No. So this question have removed, right? So don't we know?
Don't waste time
No,
for this
sir, it's
question.
not
Can we
removed.
go to week 4 actually?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
So let's
we can
start the
discuss
week 4, which is
Yes,
required for
please
this.
start week 4. We have very less time, sir.
Okay, let's
Hello.
start.
Sir,
week
how
four.
to draw the graph? Can you just
So let's
Hello,
start
Parliament practice
on week 4.
4.4.
So okay, let's start week 4.
So we have doubts in week 3, and how could we go for week 4?
No. So this
I
is
doubt in activity.
But deadline is day after tomorrow, no?
Sir, I have a general
Yeah,
doubt
but we
regarding.
didn't
Sir,
understand something from week
Sir,
4.
just go
Uh,
on week 4. Sir, it's not too much complicated. It's easy, sir. Let's complete it.
so this is actually week 4. First, I will prefer the week 4 question.
Yeah, sir.
If
That's
we have
what
time, then we will discuss week 3 also. Okay, but
Okay,
I will prefer the question of week 4 because this is week 4 open session.
yeah, sir, I have a general doubt regarding the grading. I mean, if you have any issue, do we have to address in the forum or do you have to send a mail to support? So what is the right
You can
solution?
send mail
The
or.
best thing is write to the support mail ID because that is an operation.
Okay, thank you.
But sir, they don't respond.
Sir, in examination, will we get a virtual calculator or not?
Yeah, it will.
In
There will
final
be
exam.
virtual calculator.
Sir, I doubt in practice 4.4.
So keep just please keep.
So I have a doubt in activity.
Okay. Let's
Hello.
move on.
Hello.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Hello. Actually, there is a doubt on week 4 activity question 4.3. This range and domain, please clarify that. And another thing is a slope of a equation. If you can clarify, it will be great help.
Before that, I have. Who asked any question? There are so many questions on week 4.
Sir, I have a similar
Please
doubt.
raised hand one by one. I will take the questions. Okay. Okay. So I am taking the Pritika. You can ask your doubt.
Yes, sir. Sir, activity question 10, like activity 10, question number 2. Sir, actually, I just had a doubt that suppose just scroll down. Yeah, so in question 2, or just scroll up. Yeah, how will we understand the coefficient of the highest degree of polynomial, if it is 5 or it is A or B? Like how is that determined with the help of the graph?
So like here, these are the same numbers. Okay, 3, 2. Okay. So coefficient of this, when you substitute here, like the y intercept in the other term, saying to be what will be the y intercept, as in the videos I have told. When you substitute what is the y intercept, if you have some suppose this is the expression for any polynomial, I am taking the quadratic. So if you substitute x is equal to 0, it will give some number. It will give c.
Yeah.
So from c you will exactly find. Just 1 minute.
Sir, but that is A and not C.
So here, okay, just 1 minute. Let me see once. So this is for general query, right? What will be the expression here from the roots? You will guess that.
No, I'm saying that what, like how to guess the coefficient of it, like not the roots, but the coefficient
Okay,
of
so
the.
after getting the roots, just write the expression. Okay. Now still remain to the coefficient, which is, you can say, stretch. Well, stretching constant kind of thing, something in what is called stretch.
The coefficient is clearly, sir, here is
stretch factor. Sorry,
that is stretch factor.
Stretch factor. So
stretch factor or the end behavior factor. Stretch factor is the higher degree of polynomial, right? Stretch factor.
No, coefficient is the stretch factor.
Okay, you can say
is a stretch factor.
Sir, but end behavior.
Same. If you can say end behavior, because it's depend on the highest degree coefficient, right?
Yeah.
Sir, whether we have to take A or B means how can we determine that?
So
the value of
from
A,
the roots basically. You will guess that. First find what are the roots. Okay, what is the process to solve that? from here you will get, okay, 90, the roots 99.5, sorry, 99 and 99.500.
Sir,
These are the roots.
that is understood, sir.
Okay.
I mean, I've
After
got
getting
that.
the
That is
roots,
understood.
okay,
That's basically where
Sir,
x-intercepts
can you
are.
explain the whole graph from the
Yeah,
beginning? Because there is
yeah,
some
okay.
doubts regarding even that.
That is better, sir. One equation, how to draw the graph polynomials. That if you teach, then it will be nice.
Okay. So if you want to find what will be the expression for this px, so you have to find the as here the roots is given, and as at 99 it is linear, so it will be multiplicity will be 1 at 99.5. Here will be the multiplicity 1 at 100. The multiplicity will be 2. After writing this, you will get the expression like this, right? This is,
Yes.
Yes, sir, that is correct.
After getting this, whatever the expression, okay, now still remain here may be a constant, because this will tell what are the roots possible, and actually tell the
Number of
approximate
turning points also.
Yeah.
Approximately what will be the expression, but still there will be some constant can possible, because if you change, let me show on the Desmas. If you change the k, it will be graph. Suppose this is the graph of a polynomial. If you change k here, it will be like this, more bigger kind of only.
Sir, K decides whether it will open upwards or downwards, right?
Yeah, it will be open. Yeah, so it will be higher or
maximum or
maybe
minimum.
it will change the like this. Okay.
No, whether it's upward or downward, that is determined by the degree. No, not by this k. This k is determining.
No, it will also
behavior.
determine
No, according
the
to the
upward
sign,
or
it will
downward.
change.
Sign. If suppose you will
But
multiply
K
with the
will
number
decide
k.
the amplitude of graph.
If it is minus, then it
It
is
will change
downward.
the. It will be downward.
Downwards, exactly.
If it is positive, then it will be upward.
Okay. Now,
And
as
even
here the
degree
most
determines
portion.
whether it is a parabola or it crosses x-axis.
Okay.
Actually, sir, will you please explain the whole how to draw and.
So you will write the expression. Okay. Possibly you just wrote this much expression. Are you able to get? Okay. Now just compare what have that the thing is, and a is not a particular number. It is saying a greater than or equal to 0, because of this most portion is on the positive side. Okay. If you change here, it will be negative. It will be downward.
Sir, then why not option D correct? So can you just scroll down? Sorry, option C, where there is no coefficient. Like, how would we understand whether to add a coefficient or not?
No, so here is some roots are missing, right?
Yeah.
Some roots are missing.
Some roots are missing. 99 is missing.
That's the I'm saying. Just
X minus 99 is not there, sir, in C.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is wrong option.
Okay. So is it clear what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying just first write the roots. Now compare. If someone have, suppose there is another b with the same expression, then you have to concern how we will decide. So it will be surely be says negative, then it will tell it will be open to upward a kind of. Here is most probably like saying most portion is positive portion from here, and positive side. So that's why here a is given a greater than 0.
Sir, but can you tell us that in the root 99, could you scroll up and move to the graph once?
Okay.
And in the root 99, the first root, so why did the graph start from below? Tell us just that, and I think it would be clear.
No, this is just a graph.
And behavior.
So, so why it is? This is just this is the end behavior of the graph. It is.
So what determines the end behavior? It is A, na?
It will be decided with the A by A.
Yes.
A, right? So
A is positive. A is positive, so minus infinity. If x is infinity, then
So it's that's why it's moving up, since A is positive.
Yes.
It's going towards infinity minus.
Yes.
But it just started from below, right? But if a is greater than 0,
okay, what is the
because
degree
it
of
is odd degree.
What is the degree of
The
here
equation
of
is of
x?
odd degree.
Odd degree. The equation is 2, 3, 4, 3, 6, 7, 8, and 9. This is an odd degree polynomial.
Yes.
So what it means that if you have a kind of this one, and as n is odd, okay. So what and a is greater than 0. So as x goes to positive infinitive, what will be the end behavior? Fx will be positive.
Infinity.
If x goes to minus infinitive, fx goes to minus infinity.
Minus infinity.
So is it matching for this question? It is true, right? Because here a is greater than 0, and as x is going to minus negative, x is going to minus negative, so the whole fx should go to minus negative, as here you are looking, right? This is the saying to be in behavior. This is going to minus infinity. Clear?
Yes,
Sir, is there an easy way to remember what will be the end behavior?
Let finish one person. Okay, tell me again.
So there are two things that determine the end behavior: a and the coefficient, and the degree also.
Degree also. Okay.
Sir, I was asking that is there an easy way to remember the end behavior, because we have four conditions, right? So is there any way? I get confused sometimes.
No.
Basically,
So
in event degree.
The one thing is, if
odd
you
behavior.
more practice, it will automatically in your like it will be always remember kind of. If you practice more, that's the thing I will say.
Okay. Also, sir, means what is the expected time to get a response from the support team, because I haven't got that.
So it's depend on the operation team, right? They will respond, or they will see that a concern query, then they will maybe respond. That's the thing. One thing, how I can tell when they will respond.
Okay, means I just mailed them regarding the assignment that I asked. This time.
So I had a very small question in practice 4.4. I've been asking this from
I have doubt in
Excuse me, sir. I have a doubt in the same question.
Pritika have done from your side. Let me.
Yes, sir. I'm clear now.
Okay. So
sir,
now,
in the same question, please explain from the beginning, sir. The same
in the
question.
same question.
In the same question, now you are saying that it's option 2. So I'm asking you to explain from the beginning. We know the roots.
Okay, after getting
just
roots,
to clarify, can you explain from the beginning?
Okay. After getting roots, after getting roots, you wrote some expression. Okay, this form.
Yes.
Okay? Still remain to decide A. So as just
after
now,
getting the roots, what I am saying is, we need to determine based on the roots. We need to determine whether it's an even or an odd degree. That I know that. Okay. And then I'm not able to understand. Is it from where it starts, the graph?
So as here, when you are looking in this graph, okay, you know that the graph, the degree of the graph is odd. Okay. Now see that graph here, as what it says, as x goes to minus infinity. What it mean that, sorry, as x goes to minus infinity, the graph says fx goes to minus infinity. From the graph I am saying.
Yes.
And x goes to positive side, fx goes to positive. Okay.
Positive infinity. Yes.
Now you revise this case.
Yes.
When n is odd here. So when what says A about after getting these condition, this much condition, what tells about A? What should be A? This what says this condition after what will be the A? It should be
based
positive,
on
right?
This, based on this?
Based on this, whatever the condition here, as x goes to minus infinity, fx goes to minus infinity. So let's take, suppose A is negative.
Then it is A is greater than 0 if we, based on this.
It should be A greater than 0, right?
That I understood, sir. What I did not understand is, based on the graph, this graph, I'll write all the roots and take all the y-intercept and everything. But when I come to, for example, I am going to make from 99, this is 99. So 99 will be a straight line, or will it be a parabola? It should be a straight.
99 is near the graph of the polynomial is 99 is like a straight line. So what will be the degree? That's the only
It'll be
thing.
one. It'll be one. Only one.
And at 99.5 also it is like a straight line. Still the multiplicity is 1. At 100 it multiplicity is 2. Again 100.
Because it is bouncing off below the graph.
Yeah.
Below the x-axis.
Yeah, it is like, the reason is, if it is like this, then it says the degree of the polynomial will be even.
Even, yes.
And
but even if it bounces off below the x-axis also, it is even?
It have a degree, multiplicity is even.
Even, but it's in the reverse.
But it is in reverse.
Reverse. So in at 100, it will be, degree will be 2.
Least possible, here is the possible expression, right? Appropriate, asking for appropriate, which from these options, which will be the only possible thing. If you neglect with the, for solving this question, if you neglect with the roots itself, it will be neglected, right? From the roots itself, because only option B have the roots.
Yes. So once, can you show the graph, sir? Can you show the graph? Yes, in this graph, at 100.5, it will be once again a parabola. I mean, it's bouncing, so it will be a higher degree.
No, it's at 100.5. It is again a linear. It is look like a line passing through as a line. So again, the degree or multiplicity, not degree, multiplicity of 100.5 is again 1.
But there is a parabola over there.
No, that is the third degree. This thing.
Yeah, we
and
need to
going
just
the
we just need to check at the value of the 0, not
yes,
the
x-intercept. Just
yeah.
check the x-intercept for
Don't think
the
about the lines.
Yeah.
Correct. As what's behavior near to the when we crossing the x-axis.
Sorry, sir, I could not understand.
Sorry.
How the line is touching on the x-axis.
Only at the zeros of the polynomial,
Yes.
that will you will determine whether it's a parabola, not by the shape of that going below the axis.
Basically, multiplicity. If there is an even multiplicity, the line will not cross the x-axis, else it will cross.
Yes, but in the graph, it is bouncing up, no? Bouncing up.
Continuous line, no? You cannot break in between.
Bouncing up and then coming down at 102. 102 is an odd degree because it is crossing x-axis. But there it's bouncing up.
You should see what's happening exactly at the point. What's happening exactly at the point.
Think about just neighborhood, about the point. What are what's look like near to the intersection point of the axis with the x-axis? Not above. What here is not no need to think here. Very near to here, very near to the intersection point. What's happening? It is like
so it's going in a straight line. That means.
Yeah. Or it is going to be like this. Then it will be odd degree. What here, as here is the intersection point. So near about, just neighborhood, saying to be neighborhood, very small neighborhood you can think, very small. This much also you can think, because still it can tell this is bouncing, this is like passing, and this is crossing kind of thing, right?
Okay.
In a small neighborhood, still it can tell you.
If you go through the tutorial videos, they're very well explained in the tutorial videos.
Sir, but I just had one doubt that suppose like if it is a parabola, then we have two zeros of x, right? Two x's passing, like we have
two means even multiplicity.
Yeah, like two roots, right? Two roots.
Two or four or six kind of. Right.
So, but then in all examples that are given in practice or in the videos, all are just passing at one place. Like there are no two zeros. There's just one passing on the x-axis, actually.
No, sorry. No, I didn't get. Two roots means this will be kind of this or four or multiplicity means, right? Two roots. Okay, saying two roots means what it mean that if suppose this is the expression, what it mean that still you have root 2, but it says multiplicity of root is 4.
2, 4, 8 or something even.
Right.
But we could have a but as a parabola always passes through two roots, right? The zeros of x are 2. But then that is not shown. That is not like
parabola means shape like a parabola, not exactly parabola. Clear? Like this is look like a shape of parabola. Sir says bouncing off, not kind of parabola. Sir, in video, sir says this is bouncing up, just touches and bouncing off back to the same in the same side, whatever positive or negative. Clear?
Okay.
So can I ask for doubt now?
Yeah, sure.
Practice assignment 4.4, question number 5. Only not the whole question. I will tell you. Okay.
Sir, I was in queue.
Okay, I'm opening this with the solution itself.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Let me
Sir,
finish this. Question number
5.
5. Okay.
So here, if you just scroll down one. Here the px, how did they expand? Only this thing I didn't understand. How did they expand the px thing?
Px is Rx and Rx, what is here Rx? Rx is the regenerated plastic after X years, and Nx is the consumption of new plastic. And here the expression is given, Nx is as here expression is given for Nx, and Rx also Rx is given. So Px is what? Here is the conjunction of new plastic which is given by Nx. The company also recycle the used plastic and regenerates them for use. The regenerated amount of plastic in X year is given by Rx. The volume for 15 year. Okay, so we have find now Px equal to Rx minus X is equal to Px, and X divide Px. The what is here Px? Okay, actually Px is Px is not any data. Rx is the regenerated and Nx is the new, and Px, if you compare Px is nothing but just the Rx minus X, Rx minus Nx. No, not getting. Actually here are the some polynomials. Okay, Nx is given in this form, Rx is given this polynomial. So need to observe what is happening here. Actually whatever the Px is given, Px is exactly as Rx minus Nx.
But see, when they have wrote px equal to this in the first line, px equal to this one, this polynomial, and in the second line they just expanded it. So how did this happen?
No. So that is the thing you need to observe. That's
Yeah.
the thing you need to observe, that what's happening. What is px? Px is rx minus
Rx
nx.
minus Rx. Okay. Then.
And after that, whatever the information is given, it has two real roots. So you will get that, okay, px is this, and it have two real roots. Exactly two real roots. So p and one is, and qx divide px. So what is the possibility? Qx has exactly one real root, and it is negative. Qx has exactly one real root, which is negative. Hence, px has only one positive real root, which is x is equal to 10.
How did this come?
No, the information is given, right?
No, the hence px has only one positive real root, which is x equal to 10. This one.
That means that's the decided by, as you have factored here x minus 10, okay, and whatever the inside this expression, and you have information is given that qx divides px. Here is this information is given, qx divide px. So and qx have one real root. So one, and if you observe this qx is the same as here. Qx is the same as this one. So what it means that x minus 10 is remain, is multiplied in qx. That's the mean, right?
I'm not understanding. Sorry.
Let me write that as
Yeah.
px. While looking that, or you can observation, you got that rx minus nx.
Yeah.
This is the expression, and you got some expression px as here they given. Yes, some expression is given, and you have factored it. Okay.
How did you factor it?
No, it is not in factor form. Here is we have in the solution, it is factored, made it in factor form.
That only I'm telling that I'm not getting able to do the factor form.
So
Expressing in the factor form.
the thing is how you will factor it.
Yeah, that I'm telling.
Okay. So as here made it in separate form. Okay, as what is done here. Actually, what is the process to factor a polynomial? Hit and trial sir have told in a video that hit and trial method is the very easy to find. So how you will find what will be the root?
Sir,
Also
we
if
can
I
say
get
like
one
that,
root,
no?
we can divide it.
One thing also, or when you, as here is given qx divide px. Yeah, one thing
Sir,
also.
here for
So we can
factorizing.
factor it.
So it will factor
by
it.
dividing.
The process is, if you are not able to factor properly as in the solution, just divide qx.
Okay, then I got x minus 10 after that.
So after getting x minus 10, and this is qx, okay? This is the px. No?
Qx is, oh, okay, yeah. Yeah.
And qx have one root.
And qx have one root, right?
So this is from here one root, from here one root. These
Sir,
have
can
two
I
roots.
say something?
Yeah, okay.
These equations are splitted all the this thing expressions like 0.1. Can you show the expression? That 0.3 x cube he splitted like a 0.2 x cube and minus 0.1 x cube. That is total together it will come 0.3 only. Like that they splitted and made the qx form.
So he got that we have like this is the splitted form. Okay, the information is given as q. So as here px have two roots. One root is here and one root inside, and right, as here you can see that one root is possibly
So
here.
we got the answer is x equal to 10, like 10 years. So from x minus 10, we got 10 years, right? The answer, if you see the answer after 10 years. So from x minus 10, we got 10 years. X equal to 10 years.
And you will not count the root of qx because it is negative in the
Right.
in the information this here.
Oh, yeah, right. Right.
So you will count only the second root, which is positive.
Oh, got it. Got it. Thank you, sir.
So I have one doubt.
Sir, for point 1, 2.
Hello.
For
Can you hear me?
2, question number
Practice assignment 4.3.
Hello, sir.
There are so many. Let me
Sir,
know who have got the answer. Please remove your hand. Let me ask one by one. You can remove your.
Sir, can I ask?
Before asking,
sir,
there are so many students are asking.
Sir,
So,
I have raised my hand. I'm next.
Yes, I have also raised my
Ankit,
hand.
you can ask your doubt. Ankit.
Yes, sir. Can you help me with the approach for question number 10 of GA4?
Okay. Week 3.
4.
Week 4 graded.
Yes, sir. Just the approach for question number 10.
Not approach. Only if you have doubt in the question, I can tell what is the question.
Yes, sir. Doubt है मतलब उसमें कैसा करना समझ में नहीं आ रहा है वो कैसा क्वेश्चन दिया है अलग ही पूरा.
Which of the following?
No, sir. Question number 10.
Okay, question number 10 here. If a, b, and c are the roots of the polynomial, and sum of the roots is 0, then find the value of a cube plus b cube plus c cube.
Yes, sir.
So what's your doubt here? What's the problem? You are not understanding the question?
Yes, sir. I'm not understanding the question.
So what is the what you are not getting here?
कैसे
In
solve
this
करने का?
polynomial, just a, b, c are the roots is given. You have to find the roots of this polynomial, which are a, b, c. As
Sir,
here
root
is
निकल ही
given,
नहीं रहा है
right?
इसका. Root निकल ही नहीं रहा है.
So that's the your problem, na? How we will find? That's the your problem. You are saying you are not getting this question. I am not going to discuss the solution. If you have issue
पर
with
सर यहाँ पे दिया ना कि sum of the root is 0 मतलब इससे हम लोग क्या कैसे यूज करने का इसको?
So that's the your problem. The information is given. Use how I can tell you the use of that. I can tell you if you are not getting the question. The given is that a, b, c are roots of the polynomial, and second says the sum of the roots is 0. That's the thing only.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
So I have a doubt in practice assignment 4.3.
Just 1 minute. Let me go with the raised hand. Next is.
Also, I have raised hand.
Okay, but Ramlal is the next one. Ramlal? No, there is. Okay, the next is. Harsha Gupta. No. Harsha. No. Sonal. No. Okay. No one is asking. Just one minute. And Subrata K. S. Sahara.
Yes.
Okay, you can ask your doubt now.
Actually, as I have a doubt on assignment question 3. Assignment 3, question 1. Assignment 4, question 1.
Assignment, graded assignment.
No. Practice.
Practice week 4. Practice question number 4. Practice 4.1.
3.1 and 4.1.
3.1 and 4.2. Let's
actually first... domain. I am not. I am confused about domain and range.
Here in this question.
Yes. And another is slope of a equation. Please clarify all those two things.
So, which of the following function represent the profit for selling a Tamil book?
No. This is 3.1 is choose the correct option with respect to domain and range.
So actually, if you have a doubt in week 4.
Yes, 4.3. This
4.3. Okay, so let's discuss first week 4 we are preferring.
Yes, 4.3, question number 1.
Okay, So here is question number 1. This is 4.3. Okay. In this question, right?
Yes, yes. Domain and range, please clarify.
Okay, for this question, there is no question for domain and range asking for degree of the minimum polynomial. That's the thing only. Why you needed domain and range? And domain you can.
I am asking the question on AQ 4.3.
Oh God, activity 4.3.
Yes, it is week 4 question you are telling. No, that is why.
This is practice assignment.
Yes, yes.
This is week 4 practice assignment and third practice assignment.
Yes, third practice assignment and question number 1.
This is the question. Is it question?
Activity बोल रहे sir. AQ
activity question 4.3 is saying, I think.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Domain of this. So for a polynomial, what will be the domain for a polynomial? For any polynomial, I am saying. From I am writing a polynomial here. Okay, ax square plus bx, a quadratic I am writing, a quadratic function or a quadratic polynomial I am writing here. So let's say this is. So what is the polynomial for? What is the domain for this polynomial? Okay, I am writing like this. Only the constant. C is let's say 5. This is the polynomial. What is the domain of this polynomial?
Maybe all integers.
Okay, I am writing this one. Px is equal to x. Okay, x I am writing. So what is the domain for this polynomial?
Is x.
No, this is only x. This is x.
Integer.
Domain of this polynomial?
Any integer, no?
Not only integer, any real number, right?
Real number.
Because when you substitute any real number, let's say a or something 5/2, still if you put here 5/2, you are able to get the value, right? Because here always you are able to get value. So what will be the domain for this polynomial? Whole real number.
Whole real number.
Whole real number.
Okay.
Because there is no issue. If suppose this is the polynomial is actually for polynomial, the whole domain for any polynomial, for any I am saying any polynomial, domain will be R, the whole real number, because there is no issue while putting the value from real number, while putting any real number in the polynomial, right?
By replacing x.
That's the mean. What is how general polynomial I am writing? It will be like this. I am writing here for any of degree n, right? This is a1 plus a2x square plus a3x cube an xn. Okay, this is a polynomial of degree n. Now if you fix a number, it will be a different polynomial. Now I am putting a real number b. Suppose b is any real number. So PB, that means PB. Then it will be a plus a2 b square plus a3 b cube. What it says, you are able to get value for any real number, right? Because b is any real number. When you are putting, you are able to get value. What it mean that domain of that polynomial will be whole real number. No?
Okay. Then range.
And range. What is the possibility of range? I am asking from your side. What is the range for this polynomial now? I am fixing this only this 5. What is the range of this polynomial?
Real number, sorry.
Natural
number.
No, domain is the real number.
Domain is whole real number. What is the range of this?
Range
is what? Range I am writing. What is the range of?
It will be It will be between 5 to a power.
Yeah, 5/2.
Only this is
Yeah.
5.
Or only 5.
Just 5.
Only 5. Okay.
Yeah, yes.
Only
Okay.
5. I'm writing like this, okay? X square, px is equal to x square. What is the range of this polynomial?
X is equal to any value of integer.
R.
All real number.
Sir, range will be only positive values, because when we input the negative values, it will result in positive values.
Domain, again, the domain will be whole real number.
Domain will be real, and range will be only
range will be
Positive.
all positive real numbers.
Yeah.
Right? Because if you substitute any negative, any root over, or any real number, it will always keep positive real number. Any positive real number is possible. So what it means is not positive only, included to 0 also. Because 0 have no sign, so this is the range. 0 and union positive real number.
Why not negative, sir? Minus 2 square will be 2.
So I am
putting it, suppose you got, you are saying a range is negative also, possibly negative. So let me tell what will be the value for this. What will be the pre-image for this? I am writing like this. Okay, minus 5. So what is the pre-image for this?
You are writing x square, no?
So this is x square. You said that we are able to get some negative value also. Okay. So I am writing like this. Means for what value of x you are getting negative? This is my question from you.
Okay, I understand. Okay.
There is no negative, right? Because it is difficult to find. This is, if you find the pre-image of this minus 5, it says this is kind of this. And if you solve this or here itself, it will give complex number.
Okay.
That means there is you are unable to get the negative real values for that. Means range will be always positive. Clear?
Okay, sir. Then next question is activity question 4.4. 1. Question 1.
Okay.
The slope
of the, if the polynomial Rx is the product of, this is the question, right? 4.4.
Yes.
Same doubt.
Clarify the slope.
Okay. So slope, what is the slope of a quadratic function? Any quadratic function I am writing. Huh? Have you watched the video lecture?
Yes. I was not able to understand. That is why I am asking.
2ax plus
2x plus b.
Just remember the formula. No need to like how sir have find. Just what is the slope sir have written, right? The slope of the quadratic is 2ax plus b.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And just put this is the quadratic function. That's why in this question I have asked about the slope. So the slope will be this one. So asking for coefficient, its slope, then the coefficient of the term with the highest.
Sir, 1 second, please, sir. And how to calculate the slope?
This is the formula to calculate the slope.
it is nothing but the differentiation.
Ax square plus bx plus c. Slope is 2ax plus b.
If this is the polynomial, means quadratic. For the quadratic is in this, for the math one, the slope is calculated for only quadratic and the real, not cubic kind of polynomial. So for this quadratic, the slope formula is this one. And just compare with whatever asking this question.
Okay.
So let me see the next one. Deepti.
Sir.
Please raise your hand in that. I will go with one by one because there are so many questions.
Sir, before Subratra.
So no, next is
I have raised my hand, sir. So
So yeah, I was calling you, but
sir, activity 4.13.
Deepti, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's finish, then I will back to your question. Okay.
Yeah.
So Deepti, which
Okay.
activity?
Activity 4.13, I think.
4.3. 13, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, 13.
Yeah. Question number 2.
Question number 2.
Yeah, that is according to the.
So,
Yeah, I didn't understand, sir, that intermediate value theorem.
So let me tell you what is the intermediate value theorem.
Yeah.
So what is if you have a polynomial, okay, and there I am saying the sufficient condition. Intermediate value theorem says if this will follow, then it will happen. So what is the sufficient condition? That Px will be a polynomial and it have kind of, suppose at a value at A you get positive value and at B you get negative value.
Negative value, yeah.
So there is a possibility, not possibility, there exists actually. The intermediate values theorem says if these are happening, then there exists a C in between A and B. There exists a C in between such that P of C is equal to 0. What it means that there is a root in between A and B. That's the meaning. This is C is the root, right?
Yeah.
So now let's back to our question here. Px is a polynomial and P3 and P5 have opposite sign. What it means that
P of,
either P3 is equal to plus, then P5 is negative, or P3 is equal to negative, then P5 is positive. That's the opposite sign means.
Yeah.
So now this is a polynomial and this condition is satisfied. So that means there exists a C. So intermediate value says existence of only one. Not only one, at least one will be.
Okay, sir.
So as here, if you match with the options, you will get the which option is correct. Okay.
So.
Okay.
So.
Yes, sir.
When will you start the revision sessions?
Revision session, that time slot is given, right? No. For revision session, it will be updated. If not given, it will be updated.
Okay.
So next is
yes, sir. Mine. Sohail.
Okay, so you can. No.
Sir, I have doubt in.
Kusi is asking. Sorry.
Sir, before Subrata.
Okay, Sohail. Okay.
Sir, I have doubt in activity 4.3.
Okay, activity 4.3.
Yes, sir. So just scroll down just. Yes, sir.
Which question number?
Yes, sir. Question number 5. So I have doubt in the option. The equation of a straight line is an example of linear polynomial, which always a binomial. Sir, how?
Which option? Question of which option is here?
Sir, the equation of a straight line.
4.3, activity 4.3, right?
Yes, sir.
Question number 5.
Yes, sir.
So this is the question, option number. Which option? Like in the, not option, like in this question you have doubt, right? What is doubt here?
Sir, I have doubt in the cubic. Sir, my doubt is the equation of a straight line is an example of a linear polynomial, which always a binomial.
Okay. Okay. So polynomial added. So of a equation of a line, right?
Yes, sir.
What will be the equation of a line?
Y is equal to mx plus c.
Mx plus c. Okay. So it will always a binomial or a mononomial calculation.
Sir, binomial.
If suppose C is 0, then?
Sir,
then it is
monomial.
Monomial, right?
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay. So then activity 4.2.
4.2.
So can I have a same question?
Yeah, just let's finish one by one because there are so many questions pending.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, activity 4.8. Sir, 4.8.
No, you said 4.2. Okay.
Sir, you have cleared my doubt. 4.8 now.
Okay, which question?
Sir, question number 2. Zeros of the polynomial.
So
sir, I have solved. Sir, can I explain my approach?
Yeah, sure.
Sir, first I let this polynomial be px. Then I'll put x is equal to 1. Then I'll found that this polynomial becomes 0. So x minus 1 is my factor here.
X minus,
so,
okay.
So when I divide this polynomial by x minus 1, I'll get 2x cube minus 18x square.
Let me write x minus 1 and the factor is next is?
So my factor is 2x cube
2x cube
minus 8. So sorry sir, if I divide x square minus 16x plus 40.
No, just 1 minute. You factored it in this form x minus 1 and another factor is this one. Right?
No sir. X square minus 16x.
X square minus 16x.
Minus 40.
Minus 40. This is the second factor.
40 sir, 40.
Okay, 40. Okay.
Yes sir.
And this is the first factor and this is after dividing
yes.
with x minus. Okay.
Yes sir.
Now?
Sir, I didn't get the factor of this quadratic equation.
So, okay.
How will I solve this equation?
So if you like here is 40, if you do that 8 into 4. So maybe you made some mistake. That's why it's happening. It is not factoring. Maybe.
Sir, I'll check 2 or 3 times.
Okay. Okay. Let me check once quickly. Can you tell me the polynomial 2x cube minus
18x square.
18x square
minus 24x
minus 24x plus 40. Okay.
Yes sir.
The process is very quickly to do this is heat and trial method. So if you take as here you said x1 is a factor. So let's check 1 is a factor or not. Sorry, for root or not. So this is 2, this is 18, this is 24, and this is 40. So is it going to be this? This is 42 and this is so x equal to 1 means 1 is a root of that.
Yes sir.
So now you need to divide, or you can do very similar to like this. X cube minus this can be done like 2x square because you want here x minus 1. So factor it like this 2x square. Now remain is 16 minus 16x square. So next is still you want x minus 1. So put here 16 plus here and 16x.
Yes sir.
And now here is minus 40x. This will factor it in this form. Means saying to be 18 factor in this form. 24 is factor like this. And this is 40. And this can be done. Now take 2x common. 2x square common here. It will be x minus 1. Minus 16x if you will take common. From here it will be x minus 1. And if you take 40 common minus 40, it will be x minus 1. Right?
Yes sir.
So now you can make like this, x minus 1 as a common, and this is 2x square minus 16x minus 40.
Oh, sir.
So you missed here too.
Yes, yes, sir. I missed here too. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay,
And
sir.
now you can do the similar very quickly as sir have did in quadratic. Okay.
Yes, sir. I got it, sir.
Sir, I just had a
I will
general
continue.
doubt.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Hello, sir.
Just 1 minute. Now I am going to one by one. Okay. After Deepti, Khushi have asked.
Yes, sir. So, my
Okay.
doubt is practice assignment 4.3, question number 9.
4.3, question number 9.
Yes, sir. So in this question, I have solved already. So I am getting -2 to 5, in which both are included. So they are asking us to count the number of proper subset. So in the proper subset, we don't include whole set.
Okay.
We just left some elements. So if we are including -2 to 5, then we are getting the answer as 8. So I am getting the answer as 7 because I don't include 5. I just included -2 to 4 because it is asking us the largest proper subset. So
Okay.
yeah. So what's the
So
issue?
what's your doubt here? No.
My
So
doubt is that why is it including every set, every element? Because it is a proper subset. So we should
okay,
not
B is the
include it.
largest proper subset of A such that the element of B are integer. Then what is the cardinality of B? And AB, let A be the interval of where alpha, beta are the smallest and largest roots respectively. Alpha and okay. So first you need to find. So what are the roots? Can you tell me?
-2 to 5,
Minus.
in which both are included in the square bracket.
No, first tell me roots. -2 and
5.
and 5 only. In that interval. No, I am asking the roots of this polynomial. There will be 4 roots. So what are the roots to the of multiplicity of 2 kind of? What
Yeah,
are
so
the
these are the roots, and I think so there were some non-real roots also.
okay. Okay, just 1 minute. Let me check once. Okay. Okay, there are some non-real roots. Okay, 2 and 5 are the real roots.
-2 was the smallest, and the largest was the 5.
I is 5. Now B is the largest proper subset of A such that okay, let me check once. This is 4.3, right? No,
4.3 solution. Yeah.
No real roots. So 2 and 5. Alpha, beta are okay. The interval will become -2 and 5. Since B is the largest proper subset of A and it contains only integers, the elements of B. So, okay, we got the interval A as saying -2 to 5. Okay. And B is a proper subset and contain only integer. So, what are the integer in this set?
-2 to 5, everything. Like there are 8 integers, including
2,
this.
-1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 also. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So just include this one, like the cardinality of B. This is the B, because still B is a proper subset, right? After
Yes, sir.
including 2 and 5, because A is this interval.
Okay.
In between there is 5/2 or some rational number, but B is the collection of integer, which is also a proper subset.
Okay.
Clear?
Yeah. Okay, so in -2 to 5, there would be some different, or like there would be no integers also, like there would be rational numbers also.
So still B will be the proper subset, right?
Okay.
So let me see. The next is after Khushi, Ganesh. No? Rahul?
Hello.
Ganesh?
Sir, my doubt is activity 4.5, sir.
Activity 4. Just a minute. Activity 4.5. Which question?
Third question, sir.
Oh, okay, third question.
Sir, for the first option, they are saying it is correct, but according to lecture, the professor said m is greater than or equal to n.
M is greater or equal to. So, okay, Px, what is the, which of the following is correct with respect to the division of polynomial if the dividend and divisor are, means Px like this, Px upon Qx, this is right.
Yes, sir.
Now Px is n and the polynomial of degree n, and Qx is a polynomial of degree m. So that what it mean that Px should be the degree of Px should always greater than degree of Qx, right? Greater or equal to.
Yes, sir.
So degree of P is n, and degree of degree of Qx is m.
That means we have to take opposite, sir.
No, why?
I mean,
n
they
should
have
be
given
greater or equal to the degree of Px always should greater than the degree of Qx, then division is possible, right?
Okay, sir.
If as here is saying in the question, dividend, Px is dividend and Qx is divisor. So if we want to divide, what it mean that n should be greater, degree of Px should greater than degree of Qx.
Okay,
which
sir.
is only the possibility.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Let me see. Gargi.
Yes, sir. 4.8. Activity 4.8.
Question number?
So last one.
Okay.
Numerical answer type.
Find the cardinal.
Sir, in the sixth, I have got because y-intercept is x is equals to 0. So p of x is equals to, we need to multiply this both bracket.
No. The seventh question is asking for cardinality of R, and R is the y-intercept.
So sir, y-intercept is x is equals to 0.
X is equal to 0. No. After putting the y-intercept is when you substitute x is equal to 0, that the value is the y-intercept, right?
And so fifth one.
Find the cardinality of the set S, and set S is the x-intercept, means roots of this polynomial. What are the roots here?
After multiplying the brackets, we need to find the roots.
After multiplying, but here why we will multiply? Here the fraction itself is given in the factor form, it is given. So no need to multiply. Just guess that what is the possible roots.
Okay.
The roots of the polynomial is the root of this x square plus 5 and the roots of x square plus 4. That's the possibility, right?
So okay, sir, I got it.
Okay. So how can we guess? Can we have a demo? So how can we guess root?
So here, as here the polynomial, like to get the roots, you need to factor the polynomial. You have to write the factorized form. So when you factorize here, already it is given in factor form. Now, if you factor x square plus 5, there is no possibility to factor, right? You cannot factorize x square plus 5.
Sir, it will
you
be
can,
rational root.
No, it will be like complex roots coming, right?
Yes, that's what I said.
So
Sorry, I
complex,
said that irrational.
okay. So complex roots will come. So what we need only the real roots. Yes, is the x intercept. So that means there is no real root for this polynomial. Clear?
So cardinality of
S is 0.
It is null set. S is a null set.
No, so it is null set. So cardinality will be 0.
0.
So for x square plus 4, this is also irrational.
So x square plus 4. What is the root of the polynomial x square plus 4? There is no real root, because this will give, if you put it equal to 0, it is x square minus 4, which give a complex number, because here is minus. Clear?
Clear, sir. All right.
Okay. So let me see. Next is Bhavna. Oh, no, there is no Bhavna. So who had asked, who had raised your hand? Most of I have cleared out. So now, if you have again doubt, you can raise, or you can unmute yourself and directly you can ask.
Sir, activity question 4.13.
4.13.
Question number 1 and 3.
Okay, this is the question number 1. So
Sir,
what?
X plus 1 cube. So coefficient is 1. Means 1 is greater than 0, right?
No. For this question you are saying, right? This first question.
First question, sir.
So asking for the graphing, like what is the possible graph of this polynomial? What is the graphing of this graph of this polynomial? So what is the process to do this? Or you can tell what is your doubt. First, let me listen. What is your doubt here?
Sir, x plus 1 cube, right? 1 is greater than 0.
1 is okay.
Greater than 0 and n cube, odd, right? Degree is odd. So infinity to infinity and minus infinity to minus infinity, right?
Correct.
But sir,
this graph, is degree of this polynomial is even, right? This is even. Yeah, okay. The minus goes to minus infinity and plus goes to plus.
Sir, odd degree is odd, na, sir? X plus 1 cube. That means odd, no?
So but total degree of this px.
Sir, I have also this problem.
Matlab, sir, means total degree. 2 plus
total
3,
degree, I am saying.
3 plus 1.
So right? How much? What is the degree of this polynomial?
6, right?
6. Even.
Okay.
And this factor, the highest, the coefficient of highest degree, that factor, the means degree, highest degree term is 1/2.
Highest, sir, how to open 1/2, sir, in this question? Please put 0 and please simplification me.
See, to do this question, first you have to check, as here, what are the roots here? 1, -1 and 2. Okay. So now check which graph have roots 1, -1 and 2. So all graphs, no. The fourth option you can neglect because 0 is the root, as here is given. The third and second and first one have the roots 1, -1 and 2. Now next is, you have to take as root 1 is multiplicity with 2. Okay, it means at 1 it will be bounce off. It says at 1 the multiplicity is 2. It means if suppose you are coming from this side, it will surely bounce off, or if coming this side, it will surely bounce off, because the multiplicity of 1 is 2. And multiplicity of -1 is 3. It means at -1, it will be like this.
Sir, it will cross the x-axis, no?
So it will be like this. It will be cross.
Hello, sir.
Background very noisy.
Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Suppose x plus 1. So, sir, A take -1 or +1?
No, x plus 1 is a cube here. So what is the root for this polynomial? Is -1 with multiplicity 3.
Okay.
Okay. So graphing will be look like this. It will be like this.
Same example in this activity question. Third, it is opposite, sir. Look like opposite.
Look like opposite. So let me tell you, it will be maybe like this. So let me finish this. It will be like this, or it will be like this. However, which way is coming, it will be like a crossing. Okay.
Okay.
Because of as here the multiplicity is 3. Now next is x minus 2. Next factor is x minus 2. So at 2 it will be very linear.
Multiplicity 1.
Multiplicity is 1, so it will be linear kind of.
Okay,
now
sir.
Back to here our graph. Okay, so at 1 it will be back to like it will be back at 1 is this shape is coming. Here is also this one, and here is also this one. Okay, at 2 is also linear. All graphs is 2 is also linear at 2, as here you can see.
Yes, sir.
And at -1 all graphs is like a crossing. So yeah, okay, this is also happening. Now next is intercept. Y-intercept will decide which graph will be possible, right? While graphing, what are the things needed to draw the graph? The first thing is roots. The second thing is multiplicity. Okay. The third thing is y-intercept. The fourth thing is end behavior. These 4 things will decide the graph, the possibility of the graph or that it's appropriate or assigned to be approximate graph of that polynomial. So as you multiplicity, you have checked roots, multiplicity, remain these 2. Okay. So now let's check for intercept. So y-intercept is what is y-intercept? Put in this equation y is equal to x is equal to 0. When you substitute here, what will be the value at 0? Am I audible?
Yes, sir. 2.
2. No. So value will be 1 here, as here if you multiply here. So it will be -1, right? When you
sir, please simplify.
Okay. When you substitute here, this is happening. Okay. When you substitute here 0, it will be -1 whole square into
Yes, sir.
1 to -2, and this is here -1 by 2. Sorry, 1 by 2, which is this is 1 by 2. Okay, this is 1.
Sir, it will be 2. Sir, it will be means 0 minus 2.
Okay. The value at 0 is -1. Now back to our graph. Which graph at 0 give -1? As we check here, this is -2. This is -1.
If A is equal to -1 by 2 is not given. So how to find 1 by 2?
No, what is sorry. Can you repeat again?
Sir, A is equal to 1 by 2, right?
A is equal to 1 by 2. Okay.
Suppose 1 by 2 is not given, only equation. X minus 1 square, x plus 1 square, cube, sorry. So how to find 1 by 2? Y-intercept. Only find y-intercept. How to find?
What is
Sir,
y? Let me
question number 3.
Please tell me what is y-intercept.
Sir, please look question number 3 in this assignment.
No. Is this finished? Is this question is?
I understand, sir, this question.
Oh, okay.
Question number 3, same question.
Okay. In this question, what is the appropriate or maybe in the approximate expression or the list or the algebraic expression of this polynomial? So how you will again approach? First check roots again. As here I have listed the things. One by one you need to check, right? First check roots, then multiplicity, then intercept, and then end behavior. These 4 things will decide the graph. So the first option says the roots will be 1, 2, and -1, as here is given. The all are says the roots are the same. Okay, so all options says the roots are same. Okay, the whatever the roots here. Now next need to check multiplicity. Am I audible?
Sir, in this question, x minus 1 cube, right? So x coefficient is +1, na? Factor is +1, na?
Sir, you please continue.
Hello?
Okay, can you repeat again?
Sir, x minus 1 cube. So factor is +1, na? X is equal to +1.
So how you are deciding?
X minus 1 cube, right? First look like first option,
okay.
X minus 1 cube, right? So factor is +1.
Okay, the factor is okay.
+1. So +1 is greater than 0. It will be take infinity to infinity, minus infinity to minus infinity. But sir, again, the graph behavior is x plus previous question, x plus 1 cube. Same, right? This is my doubt.
No, why you are comparing with this one and this one? Why I'm not getting why you are comparing. See, sir, you have graph you want an expression.
End behavior is both same. X plus 1 cube, x minus 1 cube, same behavior, no?
Same behavior. Whatever the behavior for this one is different, and whatever for this question is different.
One is for -1 and one is for +1 side.
Please, let me tell. Please tell me. Have you checked for roots? Have you checked for multiplicity? See, one by one you will go, because if you check here y-intercept, will tell which option will correct. Only the y-intercept itself can tell. If you put here x is equal to 0, it says from the graph the y-intercept is 1. Now, if you each option, if you substitute 0, it will tell what is the which one is give 1.
That means it depend upon y-intercept.
No, what I said, one by one you check the root, you check the multiplicity. Now check for intercept. Now check for end behavior. That's the process you will do, right?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir, got it.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
If you go one by one, slowly you will reach the appropriate algebraic expression. When you find the roots, okay, all roots are very similar, no issue. Now go to the multiplicity. Okay, multiplicity also says the same thing, whatever option. Okay, no issue. Now go to the intercept, y-intercept. When you check for y-intercept, as here y-intercept is 1, so put here in each equation, in each algebraic expression 0. Which one give the 1? Okay, if suppose 2 expression give 1, so check for end behavior. As here, this says end behavior is like, this is the polynomial degree of 3. Sorry, this is 2,
6,
and 3, 5, and this is 6, which is even. So means says a should be positive, right? It will be like this. Now compared to the like this, a x to the power 1. Okay, this decide the end behavior. As a is greater than 0 and n is even, so as x goes to infinity, fx goes to infinity, plus x goes to minus infinity, fx goes to minus infinity.
Yes, sir.
So if you 2 expression is given, you can check using this. which keep the expression as here because this condition is followed. Okay.
Yes.
Or if you compare with the y-intercept itself decide which expression will be possible.
Sir, x goes to minus infinity, fx goes to infinity, no? If it is even.
Oh, sorry, I missed here. Here is positive because degree is here.
Yeah.
And is okay, sir. So okay, now let me see. Somebody's have raised. All are the same. Ramlal.
Yes, my name is Ramlal. Yeah. So I
who
have
wants
very.
to ask anyone? Okay.
So can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear.
Yeah, I have some basic questions. Just you can say yes or no. What is difference between roots and real roots?
Okay, roots and real roots. So as here, x square plus 1 and x square plus 1 x minus 1. Consider two polynomials.
Okay.
So what are the roots for this polynomial? Roots.
-1 plus or
not -1. This is this will give complex root.
Yeah, complex.
So
okay.
there are roots, but those are not real.
Okay.
But here, as you ask for, so for this question, if somebody is asked real roots, so there is no real roots, which means zero real roots.
Okay.
For this question, somebody is asked real roots. So only one real root is here, right? For this there is no. For this one is possible one.
Okay.
And the roots, if somebody asks roots only, so there are three roots because this is a polynomial of degree 3. For this question, so that's why for this math one, sir says only talking about the real number. So root says somebody, if suppose by default in some question asking for roots, that means asking for real roots only. By default it will go.
Okay.
No need to think about the complex.
Okay. Yeah. Then next question is, what is the difference between cubic polynomial and trinomial?
Trinomial and cubic polynomial. So just like monomial
Yeah.
says have only one term.
Yes.
Like this.
One term. Yeah.
Or maybe binomial says two terms. Like this, it will be like this. X means in polynomial will be two terms only. This one and this one, whatever the sign in between. Trinomial says it have three terms.
Okay.
So like binomial, monomial, binomial, trinomial says on terms. How many terms are there? 1, 2 or 3. But cubic polynomial. Cubic means degree of the polynomial. That means somebody says this is a cubic polynomial. Sorry. It means it is a polynomial which have degree 3. No need to term about like how many terms are there. It have one polynomial. This is also a cubic polynomial, or x cube plus 2x. This is also a cubic polynomial, or it will be x cube plus 2x plus 1. This is also a cubic polynomial. But these are the different. This is the monomial, this is the binomial, and this is the trinomial.
Okay. Yes, sir. So then can you go to practice assignment 4.2?
4.2.
Yeah. Yes, sir. In that question number 2, denomination part I'm trying to derive, but I'm getting 2m plus 2n, whereas in the solution guide it is just m plus 2n. So I'm trying to convert the denominator. Px I'm taking as nm.
No, sorry. In this question, the question is provides the information regarding the polynomial, which is the most suitable, not exact representation of hx, where hx is known to be polynomial in x if hx is the quotient
Yes.
these two expression.
Yes, I need to just substitute and find a derived value. That's also.
So actually, if you the process is, if you see that these are the first expression. If without going to with this expression, just go to by the option.
Okay.
The first option says hx
linear.
is a real line, represent
Linear,
a line.
yeah, a line.
This says hx
Cubic.
is
Yeah.
a quadratic.
Sorry, quadratic. Yeah.
Again, this is also a quadratic, but
Yes.
this is upward and this is downward.
Yes.
The third one is again a line, but what it mean that this is a constant kind of, right?
Yeah.
Also a line, but this is so degree. Now come to with the degree. The first one represents that this is a line, that means this have degree 1.
1, yes. This is
and
2.
This second and third says degree
2.
have at least 2.
Yes.
And third says the degree of hx
0.
is 0.
0. Okay.
Okay, this much information by the option, looking the option. Now come
Yes.
to this table.
Yeah.
Px is degree m, qx is degree n. So that means this px, this first, this one, the degree of px into qx is m plus n.
Yeah.
Now rx, come to rx into sx. Rx is degree k and sx is t. So the degree of rx and k, this term, the second term is k plus t, and third is similarly third is sx, which is t, and p is m plus n. Now asking for when you divide with the px and px into px square, what is the degree of px? Because px, whatever the degree is m, it will be surely less than this px into qx square. So what is the degree of this px into qx square? Which is m into 2n. Sorry, m plus 2n.
Yeah.
Now come to the conditions, one by one condition. So actually this is a kind of, if you see solution, let's, because you have to each term have to write m plus
Yeah,
n.
yeah. Let's go to solutions because it will be straightforward. I have a doubt in that while converting in the denominator part. That is where I have a small doubt.
Okay. Question number second. Okay.
Question number 2. Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
So
let us come to the last line. Yeah. Similarly, that line will come. Yeah. Just up. Yeah.
So the conclusion here is, as in solution, is hx is a constant in the conclusion. So let's move to here. Therefore, this one, the degree of polynomial is will be m plus 2n.
Yeah, this is fine, sir. Yeah,
this is fine. Okay.
Yeah.
And this degree of this one is m plus 2n.
Yeah, this is where I'm trying to convert. Can we convert it, sir? Px is m.
Px is m and qx square, and qx have degree n. So when you 2 times write,
yeah,
so it will be 2n, right? Then degree of qx will be 2n.
Yeah.
Qx square.
Yeah, there's one more px, so there will be again m plus 2n.
M plus 2n.
And there is already one px, so there will be 2m plus 2n, correct, sir?
No. This is in added form. So you will not count the degree with add this.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. Got it. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Now up and like numerator and denominator have the same degree. The quotient, what with the quotient? Quotient will be constantly.
Constant. Yeah. Constant. Okay. Yeah. So and a general doubt. The difference between multiplicities and degree, it will be always same, correct, sir? Because when we say multiplicity 2, it is a quadratic one, so there will be always degree will be 2, correct?
No. Multiplicity and degree are different. Let me tell you with the example, like here.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Px is, I am writing x minus x square and x plus this one.
Yeah.
And the second one is px is equal to only this one.
Okay.
So the multiplicity, first thing is like I am writing this keywords. So the roots of px is, what are the roots here? Only one. With multiplicity, because here is 2 is given, so multiplicity of 1 is 2. The roots, the multiplicity terms for roots only, not degree. Getting multiplicity means root, talking about root.
Oh, it's applicable to root and
root
zero.
Only.
Okay.
And degree is for the polynomial. What is the degree of this polynomial is 4. Because 2 is here, 2 is here.
Cool, sir. Yes, sir.
And but here I now come back to here. The roots, let me change it here. X minus 1 with the degree. Here is 3.
Okay.
So here multiplicity of 1. Again, when we talk about multiplicity, we will come to the root. Root is 1 with multiplicity 3.
3, correct. And degree also will be 3.
Degree is also 3. If we change it here, again some number, let's say here.
Yeah.
This is x and this is 3 here.
Yeah.
So multiplicity of 1 is root of
3.
Root 1 is 3, but degree is 4.
4. Okay. Okay, super, sir. Okay, cool. It is really clarifying because many terms were confusing. Yeah. Now it is clarified. Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you very much. I will go on mute and I will lower my hand.
Okay. So yeah, someone else want to ask directly can ask. Yeah, no need to raise hand.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
I have a doubt in assignment 4.9. Activity 4.9, question number 3.
4.9. Question number 3.
Yes.
Okay, here. Multiplicity. Again, this is the asking for multiplicity.
Yes.
So minus 3 with
correct
even.
option. What will be the correct option in this?
So we are back to, we have to back here the graph.
Okay,
so,
it's with regard to this graph.
Like here, as minus 3 is a root.
Okay, I did not thought it was with respect to this graph.
Oh, okay, just okay. Answer
Then
the
I
question
know.
2 and 3. Here is written 2 and
Oh, okay, sir. Then it's okay, sir. We'll ignore this question. Can you even go to assignment, activity 12, question number 3?
question number 3. Okay.
Yes. Here they were asking, the answer is 4. So I am not able to understand. Is it, I'm just asking a doubt. There are only 2 turning points.
Only 2 turn. No. Here are not 2. There are this have 3 turning points.
Can you point them out?
One is here.
Yes.
Second one is here. Also because this is increasing. Increasing to decreasing. As here again, decreasing to increasing. So this is a turning point. Let's back to again, like here. This is decreasing, and this is increasing. So somewhere will be a turning point here. Again, now increasing, and decreasing, started decreasing. So 0 is also at 0 is a turning point. Now again, back to here, this is decreasing to till here, and again increasing. So this is a turning point. So somewhere will be here is a turning point, like here, and here somewhere. So there are 3 turning points.
And whenever it touches the x-axis, all the time we have to consider it, even that also take into the consideration.
Actually, no. So turning point is like not touches or x-axis. Not, this is not definition. Definition says increasing to decreasing. So back to here, is it happening at 0? It means touches point when where it touches to the x-axis. Yeah, actually increasing to decreasing. Go to the definition only, not touches or something.
Okay,
it's happening like decrease. Here is increasing to decreasing. Okay, flipping. Here is flipping, like increasing to decreasing. So yeah, at that point there is a turning point.
And one more doubt, sir. Actually, I'm not able to. Can you help me out with factoring these polynomials? None of the polynomials I'm able to do it. If it's easiest, I can, but.
Okay, let me tell you the process. The best thing is like as I used to do. Suppose I am writing. Let's take a. Can you tell me any polynomial with 3x?
Sir, just now, actually, one of them asked about x power 4 minus 3x cube.
Okay, let me x4
X power 4 minus 3x cube minus 9x square minus 3x minus 10 minus 3x minus 10. So how can we factor up?
So the best way is sir have said about hit and trial method. That is the good thing. But the thing is how we will apply here. So hit and trial, take this constant term, okay, and factor it. How you can factor it? 1 into 2 into 5.
Yes.
Prime
yes.
factor. I am saying factor it to prime factor. In the
prime factors. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now choose it here like this is one factor. So take it as plus minus. This is one possibility. To check the hit and trial, we will check it. Again, this is plus minus and this is plus minus. So what are the hit and trial? Check for plus. It gives 0. Let's check for plus. So this is will come. Okay. This is 1. For x is equal to 1, it will be 1 minus 3 minus 9 minus 3 minus 10. So this term will be added this much. So it is not equal to 0, right?
Yes.
Now check for minus 1. Each time you have to check. It will very quickly tell you. Like you can check here. This is 1 here, and this is plus 3 here. This is minus 9, and this plus 3, and this minus 10. So this is added to this 13. Again, it not gives 0.
So we have to keep on checking for each and every.
So, but the possibilities are only the factor. How many checkings are there? 2, 2, 3, 6 checking only need to.
Yes.
Now and for plus 2, similarly for minus 2, which gives 0, just count it.
This is the best way. This is the best.
Very quick way to do.
And one more expression, can you do it, sir, in the same similar fashion? X cube.
So, yeah, can you tell?
X cube plus 7x square.
Plus 7x square, okay.
Plus 7x.
Plus 7x.
Plus 2.
Plus 2. Okay.
So in this, it will be only 1 or 2.
Again, attack on the constant term this here, the last term. Again, this factor form of this is 1, 2.
Yes.
So again, plus minus 1, plus minus 2. Take
That's
plus.
all.
Let's
substituting in them and checking if
here,
it is 0.
The best way is you can skip that the term is here is everywhere is plus. So that means to make it 0, we need somewhere minus. So directly jump to the minus terms. Okay, because we want 0.
Excuse me, sir.
Let me finish this. Okay. So means to make it 0, we want minus term. So you can neglect the plus terms here now because everywhere is plus. So only check for, there are 2 possibilities for minus 1 and minus 2. Check for minus 1. This is minus 1. This is plus 7. This is minus 7. This is plus 2. This not gives 0.
So most of the expressions we have to do this way, sir?
This way, because surely it will tell a factor and you will reduce this whole expression to in a smaller form. Like in the factor and the second factor you can get with the dividing or whatever the just now I did the process here, right?
Yes, we can divide also.
Otherwise you can divide, or I just now made it very good. Always like no need to always divide. Like let me find this one. What is 2 is root, minus 2 is root or not? Let's check. This is minus.
Yes, sure. I'll check.
Plus this is
minus 2,
28,
minus 8, plus
40, and this plus 2. So this is
28.
Okay. Okay, so again, it is difficult to get the roots. So -1 is not a root, -2 is not a root. Now then it will be difficult to guess the root now. Because this is the very good to be attacked with the factor, this constant term.
Yes. So in this case, what we are supposed to do?
Now, so so you have to go now Desmos, like whatever I know, I told you. So it will be difficult now. So like here is the thing is, you have to compare the terms. The second term is like what I made to make it factor. Like this is not becoming.
That means we have to take x square common.
Okay, so this is not.
No, but still.
I guess taking x common will be
not
great.
help. It will still will not help.
Also, sir, if there is a last term like 128, then possibilities are very large. It is not feasible.
Actually, this says that the roots are not, now this says the root are not integer. Now the roots
root
will
are
be
not
only
integer.
Irrational or rational numbers, because as we checked here, because what are the possibilities are that is neglected from these two, because it's not. Now you have
So
to
the
check
roots are irrational.
Not irrational, can be rational also, maybe like in this form, p by q form, or maybe irrational also.
And there is a possibility there might not be a real roots also.
The possibility is real root. Still we didn't reach to the roots. Let's check for Desmos what is that.
But exam and Desmos is not available.
Yes.
In exam Desmos is not available, but let's do this. Is also difficult. What are the roots? So Desmos.
So in exam, these type of question will not come like rational roots.
No, so actually, so surely there will be a hint. Please use those hints, because see, still for me, or maybe somebody knows, for me it's also difficult to get the root here now. I'm unable to get.
Yes, sir,
so
it's really difficult.
There should be a hint. In
For polynomials, it is difficult.
They are in the graded assignment also, sir.
Graded, actually, that is not a quiz, so you can use Desmos. But in the exam, if there are some questions, surely there will be a hint. So using those hints, you can get, like, let me check once. Yes.
And so Desmos is freely available on the internet?
Yes.
I was not aware. Thank you.
Yeah, me too.
There is GeoAlgebra also.
Again, freely searchable.
Yes. Free.
Okay.
Which one?
These are just teaching tools.
Could you write the name of GeoAlgebra, whatever it is, on chat? Yeah,
I'm
please.
sharing this.
Thank you.
So see, the roots are only one real root, and which is very not an integer, which is a rational something, or maybe irrational. Yeah. So this is the.
This is how.
So such kind of questions, surely there will be a hint. See, getting the here is very difficult to get the roots. So surely there will be a hint in the paper.
How they're going to factor it and give it to us?
It will be, or maybe it says a real root, or maybe some maybe like, then not asking for root, it says like what is the, like it have negative root, or some maybe what are the question, maybe surely what are the possible to reach the solution, final solution, some sequent hint will be which you make to the reach the final solution.
Sir, after this, can you just sum up
Sir, I have a
the
doubt
end behavior?
I will let's finish the some.
Actually, I'm not. You are not audible to me. Can you just speak a bit louder?
Okay, is it now clear?
Yes, it's now clear.
Sir,
you can
sir,
ask.
can you sir please explain?
Which question?
Hello, sir.
Okay.
Can you sir please explain this your question? PA practice assignment 4.5. 4.5. Yeah. Question number 7, sir. Can you explain, sir, this question?
Sure. Find the
Yes.
value of n. Okay. The SSC using SSC.
Some error, sir.
So okay, polynomial fit the data given in the table recorded as here. Find the value of n, as here is there is n. So the SSC will be minimum. So what is SSC? Can you tell me? SSC is like it is
Y minus Y cap.
if this is x, this is y. So y minus whatever the here is terms is given. So what are the values here is given?
yi minus
like
mxi minus c.
So this is for linear. For the polynomial, the whole term y will come, right? This whole p will come. Like here is the p. So p will come here. P minus x kind of. So let me go to the question. Or so still directly to be the like writing to be very quick to be the see the solution and explain what is there. Question number 7. So this one, as each time you have to like here is 2 is given in table. I am writing here itself. This is minus 2 and this is 5 is given. So p minus this x. This is okay. This fx. Okay. So f minus 2. So this term is minus 2 2n. We got here p minus 2 is minus 2n. So minus 2n minus 2. Okay, and this is whole square also as here. Let's see that here as in this. So each time like here as he did minus 2. Okay, minus not x, here is minus y, right? What is the exact value? This term will be subtracted, right? X px, the final term with the what is the formula of SSC formula is this is x, this is y, and this is y, or maybe fx, sorry, fx minus y whole square kind of. This is the formula, right, for SSC. At each time the value, this is, suppose this is a here and this is b here, so this is f a minus b. This is suppose a prime, this is b prime, so this is whole square. This is a prime f minus b prime whole square. Suppose only for 2 terms I am taking, so the SSC will be here f a prime added to be here each time, whole square plus f of a prime minus b prime whole square. If you add whatever you will get as here you obtained. Now there are so many terms, so each time here is added. The last this line is actually the last line. This line says this line. Okay. Now add those all numbers, you will get a quadratic equation, right? Because this is a this term have degree 2, this term each term have degree 2. So if you add this final term, you will get a quadratic equation. Now quadratic equation, when it will be minimum at the vertex, right? Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So when you take the square and add, you will get a quadratic equation. And where quadratic equation will be minimum at vertex, right?
Yes, sir.
So after adding these all terms, you get a quadratic equation in n, which is 10n square plus 18n plus 72. Now this is a quadratic equation. What is the vertex for this quadratic equation? which formula is minus b by 2a.
B by 2a.
Now here minus b is 18, a is 10, so minus 18 upon 2 into 10, which is whatever you will solve at x it will be.
Okay.
So the next is, as here we have done, one by one you will get the SSC minimum at n is equal to minus 0.9. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
So yeah, the last question I am saying to be the end behavior. Somebody has asked end behavior, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
How to, with the polynomial function, you can draw a graph, right?
Okay. How to draw a graph, na?
Graph, yeah.
Okay, let me. Yeah, you have already in starting. You have asked. Okay, so like I am writing here. See, suppose whenever you have a polynomial, suppose this is a polynomial is given, you have to one by one each time you have to go like, first thing is find the roots of this polynomial. So let me take a polynomial here. Px is 3. A simpler polynomial is 3x cube plus, which will factorize, like I'm writing in the factor form, x minus 1, x minus 2, and x minus 3. Suppose this is the expression, suppose here is 5 also. So first thing, suppose this is the polynomial is given. So first thing is find the roots of this polynomial, which you can conclude that the roots are 1, 2, 3. Suppose this expression in the kind of ax cube plus bx kind of, still you have to factorize and find the roots. Okay, so that's the process you will do. First factorize and find the roots. Now next term is multiplicity. Multiplicity will decide what are the behaviors at the roots, like
behavior of the root.
Like behavior. What is at the y? Sorry,
Yeah,
x
behavior
intercept.
at the.
So it will be maybe like this, or maybe linear, or maybe passing or crossing kind of like this. Okay. So this will you will do. Now third is y-intercept, which is a very important thing. Y-intercept. Y-intercept will tell that which side it will be positive or it will be negative side.
Okay. So we can use this one also for and be for the.
It will tell at 0 what's happening. Like suppose your graph is like this. It is going to be here. Okay. Or or not like this. Maybe like this. Okay. Suppose here is one another roots.
3 is linear, 2 is linear, 1 is linear.
So it is happening like now I'm just telling a way which is passing like this, a cubic behavior like this. Okay. Now when you find the intercept, it will be passed like this, because here it will tell negative values is it's give or positive. So it will be passed like this. It will be like this, or it will be like this.
Okay.
So y-intercept will tell where it will be that this side or positive side or negative side. Okay. Now next is end behavior.
So how to yield y-intercept?
So when you suppose you draw this much, okay?
Yeah.
Suppose you draw this much, like this you draw. You don't know what is it will be crossed like this, or like it will be back here, or
it will go up.
Here, or
yeah,
like
it can
this.
go in any section. It can go in any section. I'm asking how to yield y-intercept for it.
So see, you fix that this is the only roots are here. So that means, and you found that in the between the behavior is like this. So in the behavior says let me write that if this is the polynomial and this is the highest degree term, and the terms is like that: a is greater than 0 and n is even. Okay. So let me tell you, suppose x goes to positive infinity. So when you put here positive numbers, it will be positive, and A is also positive. That means fx will go to plus side. Okay. Now suppose x is negative here. Now substitute here. I am telling how to remember this one. So suppose you are substituting minus infinity. So this is
Then
not
fx
a
will tend to minus infinity because A is positive.
A is positive. No.
But n also determines. No, sir.
N
If
also will determine. So suppose here put here.
So it will become positive.
Minus infinity to the power n. This is not
Yeah,
a math.
so infinity.
But guessing that what will be the sign. So it will be positive.
Yes.
So that means this is positive and this is positive. That means fx will go to positive.
Okay. I basically use minus x square minus x cube to solve this.
But
That's why.
still you can, because n is even. Now the term is A is less than 0 and n is even still.
What about the coefficient is positive and the exponent is negative?
Just multiply, like whatever what is happening here, this term, and multiply with the constant. It will decide. This coefficient will decide that where the fx will go. Like here is suppose x goes to now minus infinity. So now back to here and multiply. Here is minus, okay, and which is n is even. So it goes to positive, but this is negative.
Negative, so it will be negative.
Minus infinity. So fx will goes to minus negative. Minus infinity.
All right. So this is a game of only multiplying positive and negative.
This is just multiplying. Always back to here. Put some values.
Sir, but what if the power that n is negative exponent?
No,
then it
will not
not allowed.
Yeah, because polynomial is only the integer and positive
non-negative integers.
Non-negative integers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's why they have added a constant.
So that's the process. You will decide that what are this is happening. Okay. Each time just put here and decide.
Okay. It's clear now, means how to remember.
So can we have a question?
So in behavior now, you can ask. So let me finish that. Now in behavior will decide now where it will go. So the whole graph you can draw. Slowly.
Okay.
Also turning point. Still if you have a doubt, like how it's happening here or above below. So please add one thing also, number of turning point.
That is means maximum possible is the number of roots minus 1.
Number of turning point will decide. Also will help decide the degree of the polynomial.
Okay.
Like
but how, sir?
This is mostly used for the, suppose you have a graph and you want to find the expression.
Okay.
This is mostly used in if you have a graph and you want to find the expression. So turning point will very much helpful for deciding, because it will be like number of turning point you got, then degree will be surely n, because if number n plus 1. Number of turning point
n plus 1.
Then degree will be possibly n plus 1.
I have one doubt.
Minimum degree roots, no, sir. A polynomial has a minimum degree, the number of roots.
So number of roots, like suppose this is
number of turning points plus 1, but it is at max. There can be less than that, no?
Yeah.
Suppose this is the polynomial.
Some are complex roots.
So see, roots will tell, okay, the degree at least 2 he will be here, because 2 have 1 have 2 multiplicity.
Yeah.
But now the turning point will decide, okay, what will be the greater than at least. So that these are the tools you can use.
I have one doubt on turning point. Can I ask? Turning point.
Oh, sure.
When multiplicity is 3, when we draw cubic multiplicity, that turning point, sometimes we are taking it as a turning point and sometimes we are not taking because it's flat while crossing the x-axis. Can you please explain me? Cubic multiplicity.
Okay, okay. So actually one thing you have to remember that this is, suppose this is happening.
Yes.
So this is not a turning point.
True.
This is not a turning point. I am telling you why. The reason is, suppose the graph, let's take the polynomial is x cube. Okay. Now the graph of x cube is like this. Like this. Now if you approach with the definition of turning point says if suppose somebody says this is a turning point, so that means if you go with left side increasing, now decreasing. So turning point says only the thing is it will change the or the value, like increasing to decreasing to increasing. Okay,
The both should happen or any one? Increase to decrease is enough, right?
But here is the not case. If you check that here at x cube, see, it is increasing. At 0 will be 0 and positive side still will be increasing.
Okay.
It's look like it is turning, but at 0, if you check that, like x cube, if you put negative, it's not increasing or it's not decreasing, not happening. It's continue. It's continue here.
Okay.
This minus 1 at 0, it will be 0. At 1, it is 1. Okay, so it is like we having like a turning, but it is not a turning. It is
we should check for increase or decrease to increase this pattern. We need to check
this pattern. If this is happening, then you will only say this is a turning point. Otherwise, no.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So yeah, it's actually 12. So hope many of you have, like I have cleared your most of your doubts. Still you have, you can.
Now week 4 can be done.
Actually, this syllabus is little bit more in week 4.
I think merged week 6, week 7.
Can we take one more question if you don't mind?
Okay. You can ask.
So the question number 4 in practice assignment 4.5.
Practice assignment 4.5. Okay, this is 4.5. Question number 7.
4, sir.
4. This is 4. Okay. So the volume of a box varies with some variable is given. X is in x. The cube that is in meter, cubic meter. If x is a meter, x minus a meter is the measurement of one side of the box, then find the value of a. So what's the doubt here? I'm asking, like, what's doubt here?
Sir, I don't know how to approach for this question because x minus a, there is no definition for a in this question.
That, like, see, this is a volume of a box. Okay. So see, if you have a box.
Yep.
Okay, this is a box. So what is the volume? Suppose this is L, this is M, and this is N. So volume of box is L into M into N, right? For any box, if suppose this is like a cubic or cuboid.
Yes, sir. Volume is a cube.
Okay. Now this says this is a factor, this is a factor, this is a factor, right?
Definitely.
Now, as here it is given x minus a is a one side of the box. That means in element, surely x minus a is maybe L or M or N. So what will be the rest all? If you divide with that, that means this volume I'm saying, this Vx you have to factorize. If you factorize, it will be some this form, and x, this is kind of L, M, and kind of, right? As here, when you factorize here, x, as when you factorize, this is x minus 2, x minus 4, and x minus.
Okay.
So when you factorize, this is x minus 2, x minus 4, and x minus 6. And as here said that the one side is x minus a. That means surely a will be a, 2, 4, or 6, any one of them. Right? As here it's also written. This L, M, L, B, H. So just factorize. This will give the volume of box. Sorry, in the factor form of this Vx, and we'll tell x minus a will be 2, 4, or 6. Clear?
So is it a
No?
concept that when we factorize some polynomial, then we will get only one side? Is it a concept?
No, sorry. Can you repeat again?
So what I'm saying is, suppose this V is an equation. So when we factorize this equation, we will get only one side. Is it a concept?
Only one side, like here, yeah, it will be one side. No? This is here says one side of the box.
It is certain for any of the equation.
No. Sorry. Can you repeat again? Actually, voice for me, there is a difficulty to, like, your voice is not clear. That's why.
Okay, sir. So what I'm saying is, suppose we have another equation at the place of this equation, and then we will factorize this equation. We will get volume for those also.
So, like you are saying, this is happening. My x minus 2, and not there is another Vx, and when you factorize, it is x minus a, or let's say x minus a prime.
Yeah, whatever it is.
So as here is given, so yeah, one side, as generally said, one side is x minus a, as here in that question. So it will be a prime minus, or maybe b prime or c prime. Just factorize, and because see, one side is here is given, and other side will be like LB kind of thing, maybe L or M or something other. But one side surely x minus, as here it said. This is the information only we have.
Okay.
No, I think you still have confusion.
So yeah, there are some terms in between, but it's okay. I'll factorize.
Actually, you can say here L is x minus 2, B is x minus 4, and H is x minus 6. Okay. Or maybe L is, that's why the thing is, L is 4, x minus 4, or x minus 6. H will be like, here is any one of them L, any one of them will be B, and any one of them will be H. But here is one side is saying x minus any one. It may be L, it may be B, or it may be H. Okay. So like here is, it may be x minus 2, means x minus, maybe x minus 2, x minus 4, or x minus 6. Any one of them can possible. That's why it's happening. One side is given. One side of the
okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
So,
hello, sir.
Yeah.
I have a last question, sir. Activity question 4.4, question 2.
4.4.
Sir, actually, I was unable to understand the multiplication of polynomials. I have a problem in understanding it. Can you please solve and explain it a bit?
Okay.
2, sir.
2. Okay. So let's take this example, and we will multiply. So this is 1 is 2x square plus 2x plus 2. Okay, this is one another, and multiplied with the x square minus x minus 1. X square minus x minus 1. The process is take this first term and multiply e with the each. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Let's do that. Okay. This is 2x cube minus 2x. 4. Here is 4. This is cube and this is minus 2x square. Now take this one and multiply with each. Okay, so take this 2x. So the 2x plus 2x sign will be here plus plus. So it will be plus 2x cube. Okay, this multiply here minus 2x square. This one multiply with.
Sir, is this an activity question?
This is an activity.
Yes,
Sir, I was.
I use different approach.
But actually, the thing is, this one says this. Here is the multiplication thing is given. You should to do like this, but no matter. This is actually no matter. It will not matter like this. Just multiply with that and arrange the term.
Sir, I just had one doubt. I just went through the videos right now. So, like in the last question of the last activity, how to find the stretch factor? I was just going through the video, sir, but I'm not unable to understand that part. The stretch factor of that graph without the equation being given. Like I'm not understanding.
Actually, okay. Let me
Sir,
finish
can I
this one. Let me
clear
finish
my
that.
doubt?
Yeah, let me finish this one. Then
Sir, I can do this by this method, but I want to understand the other method.
So other
Sir, actually, the stretch graph, like that is also quite important, sir. So could you just?
I will discuss. So other method is like as here is said in the this question, the multiplication formula is like here is each time a I b j k. You have to like compare, right? This is a1, a2, a3. This is b1 here. Here is the coefficient I am saying. This is b2 and b3. Now if you don't want to do like this, just then you have to remember the formula and you have to go like this. Okay, this formula says I is equal to 1 2 and something. What is that? Okay, k is equal to m plus
K
n.
is equal to 0 to m plus n.
Something like you have to big a formula and go with that and multiply. Like this one is aib
Basically, we
minus
are
jk
doing the
something.
same thing only. We are just adding the
Actually we are
coefficient.
doing the same thing. Okay, this is the same thing, not a different. Only the
Sir,
thing is I
but
am
I
doing
have a
one by one.
question. Sir, but I have a question. Which one to take A0 and B0 means it is constant term, right?
So A0 and B0, yeah, this is no, as here, what is that? In according to here, A0 is here, A0 is constant term here is. So constant terms are here A0.
But in any equation, if I think like the term as the sir said, so which one to take A0 and B0? Constant term, no?
Constant term you can. It's depend on the like the expression, how the expression like
here
suppose
A0
like
is.
This is. I am writing like this. Okay, k0 to m a k b a k x to the power k. Suppose I wrote the polynomial like this. Okay, suppose n, suppose the polynomial is of degree m minus k kind of. Suppose I wrote like this. Still this is a polynomial. And if you check that, this is a0 x to the power m plus a1 x to the power m minus 1. Like this is happening. So it's depend on how the expression is written. Not only always a0 is a constant term. It will be depend on the how the expression is written, right? That's why I back to here and see the expression. Okay, here is k0 is constant. Otherwise,
means it depends on the expression. It is not necessary that we take the constant term at A0, B0.
Yeah.
But I generally tend to use like that. That is means A0, B0 is the constant term and the X term is A1, B1. It is like that. I tend to take it like that.
Yeah. It is your it is up to you that how you are writing.
Means that is also correct.
That is also correct.
So now can you just take that stretch factor?
Yes, sir.
So the first, yeah, this one is done by, I hope you see, otherwise
Yes, sir.
two
I
method,
got
like
it.
same thing. You go with the formula, otherwise like this.
So you mean that by doing the with the formula, it will be
This
almost
formula
the
means
same.
writing like
It
this,
will be
or you
similar.
can,
Same. You are doing the
it's
same
the
thing
same
only.
thing. I'm doing the same thing.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Sir, I have a doubt.
So
Sir, last activity, sir, last question, 13th one.
Actually stretch function. Let me finish this one. Stretch. So
Sir, if you could just explain with that example, it would be good,
stretch
sir.
factor, right? Stretch
Yes,
factor.
sir. Yes.
Okay, let me see.
It is the 13th activity, the last question.
Actually, stretch factor is the way
Derivation I
and
didn't
it is
understood actually.
only the y-intercept. Stretch factor.
Last question.
So last question.
Let's see here. This is the last question, right?
No, sir. We have to. It's a numerical type of a question.
This one.
Stretch factor is of the given of this polynomial. Okay. So like here, let's find first. You have to find this polynomial. What is the polynomial for this of this?
X plus 1. Y-intercept is 2, 4, 6, 8.
X plus 1. Okay.
It is even. Yeah. It is single. Multiplicity is 1. X minus 2 is square term.
Sir, would it? Sir, that's it, right? Not plus 8. The y-intercept.
Yeah, y-intercept. You haven't written the
actually
y.
y-intercept. Yeah. Now see, this is the possible expression. Now substitute a here. Okay. This a we want. This a. Okay.
Okay.
Now, as here is, you need to find y-intercept. When you put x is equal to 0, it will be 1, and this is 4.
4.
This 4. That means you got 4. And here
it's given 8, sir.
8, sir. What it mean that?
Twice
Here
the
two, then it will be 8, right?
Okay.
Then it will be 8.
Okay, means stretch factor is for y-intercept actually.
Y-intercept will help.
Means the formulas that we need to find y-intercept and then place it in the equation, and then accordingly find out that factor which we can multiply by that number a, and
so
to
that
get
the
the resultant answer.
Correct.
Okay, got it.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Sir, I have a doubt in graded assignment number 3.
Week 3 graded.
Yes, week 3 graded assignment.
Question number?
Sir, that graph question, cost price, sale price, that question.
Oh, so just see the starting. See, I think you came late. We discussed. See, I spent it.
Sir,
here.
is there a solution to this graded assignments?
This graded is enough. This solution is enough to do.
So where
here
is the solution?
One thing we missed that here will be okay. Here one thing we missed it. Here will be plus, right? Okay, just 1 minute. Yeah, here will be like this. Here will be plus and here will be plus. Total cost of the cycle, right?
Sir, can you please show me where is the solution? How can I get the solutions to this graded assignment?
Sir, so in the beginning of this class, you discussed graded assignment 3, so I can see through the video.
Okay, so supplementary.
It's in the supplementary content.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Sir, you've already discussed the graded assignment 3's solutions.
No, I didn't discuss. No, I didn't discuss. There are some doubts. That's why I just saying to you can see the same question he's asking about the second question. That's why.
No, I'm asking that since I was not able to join from the beginning of this class, if I go through the videos, would I get solution? Are you clearing the doubt on question number 2?
No, not clearing a doubt. Yeah, not clearing a doubt. We were discussing the option about why it's wrong
Okay.
or right.
Okay.
Only
okay.
this question is what we're discussing.
Okay. What about the question 4 of the graded assignment 3? Have you already discussed it during this class?
Yeah, actually, this one is also we discussed. This one is
I'll go
cancelled
through
out,
the-
right?
Okay.
This I have also cancelled out from the graded. This is not concerned.
It's not being considered?
No.
Yeah,
Oh.
it is not considered.
Why, sir?
So actually, if you somebody is like there is a problem with the if you multiply the final equation with -1, it will change the value here. That's why it's there are
Ratio should be there, no?
Yeah, it will be if it is in ratio form, then it gives unique value. Otherwise, it will be like this. If you multiply, see, if you found this fx, which is this one, okay. Now a b c is this, but if you multiply -1, still the roots are the same.
Yes.
Okay. But
Yes.
the values of 2a plus 3b plus 4c will be different.
Change.
Not
Okay. So this is removed from evaluation. All right. Thank you, sir.
So can we end the session now? Hope everyone have cleared.
Yes, sir. But let me be clear. For question number 2, the first equation, that B1 is the equation based on the demand alone.
Okay,
This one.
I'm not going to again discuss this one. Okay, let's I'm not going to discuss this one. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So apart from this, anyone have doubt from 4? No. So
Sir, this type of question will come now in graded.
It may
Maybe
or may not also.
Okay.
So,
Okay, sir.
Sir, I didn't understand the stretch factor part of it when you said the y-intercept and the 4 part of it. I didn't understand.
Okay. Actually, what is the process? First, find the expression, right?
Right.
No, what is, let me again tell you this one. Okay. First, find the expression. Approximate expression, that is here tells that this is the multiplicity of 2 is 2 and 1 is 1. So it may be the expression will be x plus 1 and x minus 2 whole square.
Right.
And some constant will term which is a stretch factor, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, as here a graph is given at 0, value is 8. So let's put here. Okay. Let's put here which is k times 0, which is 4 will come, right? 4k. As here is 0 and this is 4. 4k will
Why 4k?
See, if you substitute here 0, what will come? K times 0 plus 1. 0 minus 2 whole square, which is k into 1 into 4, which is 4k, right?
Yes.
And now see the graph. In graph, the value is given 8 at 0.
Yes.
And actually, this is P0, and P0 is given in graph 8, but you got 4k here. P0 is 4k, which will equal to 8. So k is equal to
2. Yes.
What is the possibility of?
So is k the stretch factor?
Yeah, the k is the stretch factor, right? K will decide like it will be this much or this much. That's the main of stretch factor.
Okay. Okay. Sort of like the lead coefficient.
Lead coefficient. Yeah, that leading coefficient.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So let's end the session. Thank you so much. Have a nice day to all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.